16-bit themes, laying it down. Somebody's gonna get their box opened. Somebody's gonna get their tape split. Somebody's gonna get their box opened. Somebody's gonna get their tape split. Yeah! Open up, give me stuff, open up, give me stuff. Yeah! Shadaloo up in this mug. Street Fighter 2 Hyper Edition.
Hey guys, this is Chase. I'm that guy with the gloves. That's stupid. So today we have another episode of the Hall of Pain. I do believe this is episode 19. Very excited for it. We're getting so close to 20. So let's jump right into this. First thing I wanted to show off was this Me World Jack's Pacific little playset thing. It was like a bakery set. I forget exactly what it was, but it had this glass case thing that you like stick like pastries and cookies and stuff in, and it works perfectly for like a little display case for a WWE championship. So I just thought that was really cool. If you see these on like Amazon or eBay, I highly recommend them. They're in scale with the Mattel Elite and Basic figures. Good stuff.
Delightful!
And it is the Entrance Greats Kurt Angle. This is the very first Kurt Angle action figure from Mattel, and it looks wonderful. Love the packaging on the new Entrance Greats. It does have a little spot right there for you to test out the base of the figure, his entrance stand. That's pretty awesome. And yeah, really loving it. So happy that they switched from Basics to Elite with the Entrance Greats. Back of the packaging, it's got the same information you would find on a standard Elite figure. It just gives you more detail about the costume and stuff like that. But, alright, let's crack open this case like a gallon of milk and drench ourselves in the white gooey goodness that is the Entrance Greats Kurt Angle. And oh my goodness, that was horrible. And here we finally have the first ever WWE Mattel Kurt Angle action figure. And it's not perfect. It's true. Sadly, it's true. First up, I like the head sculpt, or the head scan, a lot. It looks a lot like Kurt Angle, which is obviously what you want to go for. My biggest problem with it, though, is that the hair and the eyebrows are way too light. It's almost a dirty blonde. His hair should be much darker. It should be a dark brown or a near black, in my opinion. But that just kind of sucks. I'm not a fan of that. The other thing, too, is that his hips are really, really loose. I mean, Kurt is not known for his dancing. He should not be able to cha-cha as easy as No Way Jose. So I just have a big problem with that. I'm going to have to fix that somehow. Also, there's just something about the quality of the plastic that they use. I mean, it's all torn and stuff like that here in the shoulders and whatnot, and it's all kind of fraying and stuff in there. It just looks kind of ugly. So I'm just not a fan of that. The gold medals look really cool. There's no real detailing to them. They don't say like WWE on them or anything like that. They're just flat plastic or flat rubber or whatever. And they are individual medals, so you can put them on other figures and stuff like that. They're not like grouped together or whatever. So that is cool. I do like that. He is super ripped. This looks almost like a warrior torso. I could be wrong, but it looks pretty good for what it is. I do like what they chose to do with it here. The blue looks good. The USA shield thing on here looks pretty awesome. He's got little red elbow pads. His arms, at first I thought they were a little big, but I like them. I like what they did there. I'm very happy he's got two open hands and that one of them is not closed. Now with the hips, this blue is painted on. In person, you can tell there's a difference. On camera, it kind of blends a little bit better, but you could still kind of see it. You know, it's just a little bit lighter than what's on the hips and the rest of the torso, or the upper hip, sorry. He's got little blue knee pads and white boots with no detailing on them. A great first attempt with just a few things that they got wrong, or not really wrong, but just a few things that I don't really like about it. But you know, I can't wait to see where Mattel goes with Kurt Angle. We're getting that new GM figure. I hope to see a later 2001 or 2002 Kurt Angle, and hopefully we get a Team Angle and a 2006 era Kurt Angle. That would be pretty damn awesome. And I really like the new entrance grades base. It says Kurt Angle on the front, although for some reason I seem to be missing part of the WWE logo. That's weird. I think it would have been better to maybe go with how the first entrance grades did, where they actually put like a logo on here that was more in tune with what the superstar was or where they were debuting. Like Taker had Survivor Series, Chris Jericho had the Raw is Jericho. That was awesome. I like the steel grating on here. It reminds me of the steel steps or the entranceway. And it's got little lights right here that aren't articulated, that they can't, reposition, but they can swivel so you can turn them. So that's kind of cool. It's got the peg right there, and it's got the button right there that, plays the music. Pretty awesome. And then you got a switch right there. So that was demo mode. And then you have this one that plays the music just a little bit longer. It'll go the full, not the full length of the song, but probably close to like 30 to a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. So that's pretty awesome. I like that. Next up is a package from our good pals over at Ringside Collectibles. First up is the Ringside Collectibles exclusive D-Generation X Shawn Michaels. So excited about this. I love the new Elite style packaging that he comes in. The green and the black just really pops on the white background. So awesome. God, that's awesome. Okay, who's next in there? Oh no. Well, see, this is why I don't take forever to make episodes of the Hall of Pain. Because, oh boy. See, Elite 55, Enzo Amore. Yeah, we'll talk about that when we get to it. Last but not least, this is a figure I've been extremely excited about. This is the Elite 56 AJ Styles. You bet your ass we're starting off with AJ Styles. So first up, his vest looks amazing. All the painted details on here, like the buckles and the little studs and everything like that, absolutely love it. It's got the same gimmick as the Elite 51 with the molded hoodie. So you have the down hood there, and then you have the up hood here. So AJ is rocking a brand new head scan. I think this looks awesome. It's probably the closest they've gotten to AJ Styles. The beard looks really good. I love how they did this. See, this is what they should be doing with the current Seth Rollins Elites instead of just painting it, just flat out painting it on. They should mold it on the way they're doing AJ. The new soccer mom haircut looks great. It does get a little bit hindered when it's in the vest. Oh well. The torso looks pretty damn good. The chest hair and belly hair are pretty clean. The AJ tattoo looks awesome. It's got the dates of his children's birth right there. Still no room for that fourth child. Hopefully they get there one day. The elbow pad's looking good. The Phenomenal logo looks really, really nice. Biggest complaint I'm going to have is the paint quality. As you can see here on the hip, it's really bad. You see some chipping there. I don't know if it's going to... Yeah, it's coming up on camera. You can see there's just that white spot right there. What is that? On the Japanese character right there, it's kind of bleeding over a little bit. It's not Scott Hall, damn it. And the Phenomenal One logo, I don't know if it's supposed to look like that, but I just don't like the way that looks. Oh my god, the paint quality in the gloves is really bad. You can see where it's ending and it's fading into the skin, and it just doesn't look right. It doesn't match with the gloves down here. And then on this one, see if I can pick it up on camera. You can see some white chipping or some white paint splatter. That's just bad. Come on, guys. Quality control. This is probably the best part of the figure are the kick pads. They look amazing, and there's nothing wrong with them. So, yay. Well, aside from the face scan, of course. I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. So his last accessory is this little plastic dome thing that goes over his head. You know, if you've ever been to a beauty parlor, you got to stick this on there and, get that hair right. Got to get his hair done up right, girl. Okay, so overall, this is a phenomenal figure. It's just I got a bad one. The paint quality is just really terrible. So I am going to have to pick up another Elite 56 AJ Styles when I see it, either at retail or hopefully on Amazon for cheap. And so here we have the display card for the Elite 56 AJ Styles, and I really, really dig it. Pretty cool. So next up is a Ringside Collectibles exclusive DX Shawn Michaels. Here's the backer card. That looks really freaking cool. That's going to look amazing if you decide to put that on display. And here is the figure. I have a few problems with it right out of the gate. The first one is the arms. Something's up with the arms. You can tell that they're kind of sitting a little too far out from their pegs in the shoulders. They're a little warped. And This one is just super stiff. I'm gonna have to heat it up and see what's going on in there. Come on, Mattel, right out of the gate. This isn't a ringside issue, it's an issue with Mattel. So they're using the Elite 19 face sculpt, face scan on here. I still like it, but after seeing the WrestleMania 14 from the WrestleMania 14 head scan from the WrestleMania 30 Heritage Series Elite, that's still the best Shawn Michaels ever. I'm sorry, they should really just take that and mold the hair over that because that one's just perfect. So on his gloves slash like wrist tape thing that he's got going on here, you can see he's got the DX heart symbol, and that looks really freaking good. God, I love it. The vest, this is amazing. All the detailing on here is just superb. The green really pops on the black. The silver pieces really shine. Oh man, so many cool little chains and buckles and stuff. Really freaking awesome. Just pops off by pulling out the belly. And so you pull out the belly, and then you pull out that little chain right there. And Shawn Michaels can do a little dance and take off the vest. Well, he could. There we go. So the chaps look to be the exact same as that WrestleMania 14 Shawn Michaels, just painted black or molded in black. And then you've got the X in silver and green. So I'm glad to see that getting reused because I did like that piece. I don't know how accurate it is, but it is cool to see them do it that way. The waist is a little loose. It's been a long time since I've had or I don't think I've ever really had a Mattel figure with the waist that loose. So he's got, I don't know if that was from the vest or maybe it is, but he's got like these little indents right here on his abdomen. Never seen that before. At least I don't think I have. The chest and belly hair look pretty good. And he's got black tights with the DX symbols everywhere. I just love the way that look. It's like it's got the heartbreaks. It's the heartbreak outline. And then in the background, you can see the DX wave line like that back there. And then, of course, the DX over it. So freaking awesome. Then you have HBK with the DX symbol. Really freaking cool. And probably my favorite boots Mattel has ever done. These Shawn Michaels boots with the little heartbreak symbol. Always love those. So, yeah. Wow. Just a really odd figure that I got here. I mean, this is 2 in a row. This is 3 in a row, for God's sakes. Kurt with the wobbly hips. AJ with the bad paint defects. And now we've got Shawn Michaels here with, I don't even know what. He's got belly piercings, as they look like, and just really stiff shoulders. So, what the hell? Maybe this is a ringside problem. I don't know. Man, even on the back of the packaging, looks like Enzo knows he effed up. Okay, well, for some reason, I lost some footage, so we're going to do a real quick recap of everything that I said. Starting off with Enzo, who was getting a nice little leg drop from Nia Jax there. They really freaking nailed this Enzo head scan. I mean, look at this. This looks exactly like the crazy little guy. His eyes, the eyebrows, the beard looks perfect. His hair with the shaved sides and the little rat tail hanging off. That's really freaking awesome. So we have his Certified G shirt, which is really thick. It's not as thin as the Usos, and that are, like the shirt that comes with the Usos, which really sucks because this was hard to get on and off. It says Certified G on the front with Dime Zero on the back. And then he comes with a number of different chains, like this one here. This kind of looks like the fertility idol from Raiders of the Lost Ark. He's got a cross and just a standard chain. Lots of detail on this figure. Chest hair looks great. Belly hair does too. It's kind of weird complimenting a man's belly hair, but what are you going to do? He's got a bunch of intricate tattoos. He's got like little footprints there leading up to a 21, and then the spider web. It's looking pretty awesome. He's got his cross there. He's got another tattoo there. He's got the life tattoo. Cool. His pants are really neat. He's got like a leopard skin print going up top and on the bottom trim here, like it's a leopard skin belt up there. And all white pants with the 100 emoji. Pretty neat. And then he's got blue and black socks with gray and white sneakers. So not a bad Enzo figure. And his other accessory, reason to buy this figure in my opinion, is he comes with this really awesome retro microphone, but with a twist. He has his leopard skin handle or thing right there. And it's cool because he's got an old school microphone tattoo and an old school mic. So yeah, this figure is really awesome. If you do not have the Elite 49 Enzo Amore, I highly recommend it. Now, would I recommend buying it after all the news that's come out about Enzo Amore? I don't know. I mean, this is America, innocent until proven guilty, no matter what the internet says. So hold off your judgment. That's all I can say is wait until you find out more about what happened, and hopefully the truth will come out someday. But for now, I will say this is an amazing Enzo Amore action figure. I still think I prefer the Elite 49, but if you see this one on Amazon or at retail, I recommend picking it up. See, I'm so bad. I am the worst when it comes to timing because we just had a program going on Raw in 205 Live involving Enzo and Nia Jax. Well, that's all kaput now. But here we have the new Nia Jax basic. It's in her purple and black attire. Main reason to get this is for that new head scan. I think it looks awesome. The hair is amazing. And there's a variant. I got the variant that comes with a new Money in the Bank briefcase. So this Money in the Bank briefcase, it's basically like the same size one that came with the Ted DiBiase Hall of Fame figure or the Elite IRS. It's the right size. It's got a big Money in the Bank sticker on there. I freaking love it. Cannot wait to see the women's Money in the Bank. Hopefully it comes with the Elite Carmella whenever they make her. And so here we have Nia Jax. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. I am in love with this head scan. The hair just looks so well done. I think it's painted a little bit better than the original basic that came out. And yeah, no complaints about that. So now they did take away some articulation. They've been doing that a lot with the women's figures, which I think is BS, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how it pans out. So there is something that they... Okay, so here's the thing. I actually like it for the women's figures that they molded on the upper arm and that you now have the rotation in the elbow. Because let's face it, guys, you do not have rotation up here in real life. You have it down here, or, sort of. So I think that looks good. I don't know if they're ever going to transfer that over to the Elites. I don't know if I would like that or not, but for the women's superstars, it's not bad. I wish they would have chose better hands. This slapping hand just looks terrible. The closed fist one just looks really awkward, but whatever. The purple and black looks so good, and the molding on here is so well done. I really like it. Gosh, you got a big old booty. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. She still has a waist articulation, but they got rid of the articulation here in the diaphragm. Again, I don't know if I like that or not, because the last couple of Charlottes that I've gotten, her diaphragm joint was super loose, so I don't know if I'm going to like... I just don't know yet. I'm not a big fan of what they did with the leg articulation. I really wish they would have kept the swivel in the upper thigh, but she still has a good, decent range of motion. The single bend in the knee looks better than it normally should. I like how you can see her knee pads poking through. That's really good. And she has rotation in the boot. But they got rid of the hinge, so her feet can't, bend back and forth. Why? I don't see why they did that. It's just a cost-cutting measure. That really sucks, especially if you're never going to give us a Nia Jax Elite, which I'm hoping they do. Or if you can find her first basic, hopefully we can swap out the boots, because that really sucks. I mean, every little bit helps when it comes to articulation. I could understand losing the swivel. I can understand the swivel in the diaphragm. I can understand losing the swivel in the shoulders, and I'll even concede on the upper hips, losing the swivel there. But don't take away articulation in the feet. The feet can naturally bend back and forth, so getting rid of it makes no sense.
Delightful!
Last but not least is our final package. It is from the Bay of E. First up, I alluded to this in the last video. It is one half of the Usos. We've got Jey Uso. We have got Charlotte Flair. And we have a loose, but it doesn't feel loose, Elite 53, Kevin Owens. So Kevin Owens, I decided to buy loose for really cheap. He was about $10. I just did not need the Universal Championship. It's not my favorite belt from Mattel. Something's... Okay, so his shoulder was just a little stiff. So this to date is my favorite Kevin Owens face scan. They finally got it right, like 100% right as far as I'm concerned. The beard looks amazing. The hair looks good. That just sly, subtle little smirk of him knowing he's better than everybody. They totally capture that. Bullhead tattoo looks awesome. Kevin Owens shirt looks amazing. It's probably my favorite shirt of his. I love the KO Mania shirts too. It's got fight in red on that side of his pants, and then the KO with the white trim. Love that. Knee pads, those look awesome. And he finally has his kick padded boots. God, this is such a badass figure. To date, this is my favorite Kevin Owens. I just wish they still wouldn't give him these huge, bulky arms, but I have a free set of Earthquake arms, so maybe I'll swap those out. And his Live Evil tattoo is completely covered up by the wrist tape. Not a huge complaint. If I want to, I can just swap it out for a different set of arms. Oh, and look, no closed fists, open hands. Good on you, Mattel. It ain't paranoia. It's the Usos. Elite 54, Jimmy and Jay. Let's break them out of the penitentiary. And so here we have Jimmy and Jay standing next to their artwork. It's so weird how they have, Jimmy over here, Jay over here. Should be other way because it's Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. They never call them Jay and Jimmy. But whatever. So let's talk about Jay Uso first. Wow, that face. They nailed it. The paint job on here is just excellent. You could see so many little details in there. I mean, just look at that. That evil grimace. That evil Uso grimace, man. This bandana, too. What a cool accessory. Totally nailed the way bandanas are supposed to look. I don't know. And then you should kind of be able to put it over his face if you want to. That's kind of cool. But yeah, just the detailing on the face. The goatee looks amazing. The beard, oh god, and the sides of the hair. Look at that. That's so awesome. Great job on this, Mattel. He's got a vest. It looks kind of like the same as the AJ vest or the Sin Cara vest, just molded completely white. Just comes off. No problem. His tattoos, his Samoan heritage tattoos, all look really freaking awesome. The detailing, as far as I'm concerned, insane. Love that. The pants, new molds. I could totally see them using these for like Andrade Cien Almas, some parts. Wow. Just again, range of motion, the molding on here. I really, really dig it. Great job. It's got the back pocket. God, that just looks so good. And then the shoes down here. I really like how they did that. That doesn't bother me too much. It might bother some people, but no, this is totally awesome. Yeah, they completely nailed Jay Uso. Great figure. We haven't had an Uso Elite since Elite 31. These guys were due. At least with Jay, they knocked it out of the park. So now we come to Mr. Trinity Fatu, Jimmy Uso. Now, I might get in trouble for saying this, but doesn't he look a little like Ugandan Knuckles? Just a bit. Just a bit. I will show you the Uso way. Oh my goodness. Again, it's like they did a good job of painting it, but that doesn't look... I mean, what has he ever made this expression other than like, I don't know, maybe waking up in the morning and rolling over and seeing Trinity next to him? Yeah, I'd make that face too, so... Oh my goodness. The hair is a lot longer than Jay Uso's, so that's kind of one easy way to tell them apart, but... As soon as those battle packs come out, I'm just going to head swap this one. Oh, my goodness. That's just hilarious. So he has a white shirt, kind of the same as Noe Jose's. And then he has a red tank top underneath. Thankfully, they're using a really soft rubber for that. And they're using the old-style pegs for the tank top. No idea why, but it's okay. Pretty much I just throw those in the eBay fodder bin, and one day I'll get cloth accessories for these guys. He's got Samoan heritage tattoos as well. A little bit different than Jay's. In fact, a lot different. His seem to be more traditional, where Jay's seem to be way more abstract or just out there. I don't really know. The white wrist tape, he's got a little scuffing on his pants. That kind of sucks. Closed fists, that sucks. But he does have the open hand right there. And the same shoes, except for he doesn't have the black socks. He has white socks. What perfect timing to get new Uso Elites. I mean, these guys pretty much saved the SmackDown Tag Division, them and the New Day. I love the Fashion Police, don't get me wrong, or Breezango, but The quality of matches the Usos have been putting on is just next level. Love them. Love what they're doing. Their heel gimmick is amazing. I hope they continue on for as long as they can. Honestly, I would like to see these guys get a singles run. Get some singles titles on them. Maybe they could trade the US belt here and there. I don't know. I'm loving these new Usos. I cannot wait to see what new elites we're going to get of them in the future. And now we come to the queen herself, Charlotte Flair. Took you guys forever to get a Charlotte Elite, and it took you forever to get the Charlotte figure right. I mean, the first couple of basics were pretty rough. They got better with her last basic and the battle pack with Sasha, but man, you guys totally nailed it with this Elite. The hair looks really nice. I love how that looks. The face captures Charlotte. Got the mole right there. Got her expression. You got the stars or the glitter right there on the side of her face. That looks really freaking good. No, she does not come with the Women's Championship, and she totally should have, or the Divas title or something, but if they had to do that in order to cut costs to include this robe, that's okay. This robe is amazing. It's a robe from WrestleMania 32. It says Flair on the back. The blue just really pops, and all of the silver bits on the inside. Great job on the robe, guys. Really love it. And so her outfit is the same as the one from WrestleMania 32, and it just looks tremendous. The blue really pops. The silver studs and like that, almost like a star or whatever that it's coming out of, or a flower or something. That looks great. The black highlighted details, like those a lot. You can see her tattoos sticking out from here, even though they're a little bit covered up. That's a nice little detail. She's got a little heart tattoo there. And then she's got one right there. A little patience. Yeah, I wish I had that. Her trunks, same as the top. Same design and everything, and it's looking pretty good. She's got black knee pads with black kick pads. It's a great figure. By far, this is your best Charlotte figure. In fact, this might be your best women's figure of the year. And the other neat thing about her is that she has a little bit of a hinge in her elbows. So that's cool. She has the sort of the same articulation that was on that Elite 47 Asuka. And her diaphragm joint isn't loose like her basics. So yeah, definitely, the Charlotte figure is badass. She is queen of the women's superstars. And so here we have the display cards for the Elite 55 Enzo and the Elite 54 Charlotte. Enzo's is a little goofy, but so is he. Obviously, you can tell he's practicing for prison. That's just a joke. Get over it. And Charlotte's looks pretty cool. I love the blue and the purple hues on this thing. It's totally awesome. Kind of sucks. I'm not really planning on collecting these. They're just probably going to end up on eBay or something. So overall, not a bad haul of pain. Next up, it's going to be the top 10 figures of the year. Really want to get working on that video, but as you can see, there's just a ton of figures that I've got to clean up and find space for on the figure shelf. You know what, in fact, I need to buy another figure shelf because the one I have, it's pretty full. Maybe I'll do a video on that soon too. I kind of feel like I'm forgetting something. I mean, oh, the SummerSlam figures. I have those. We'll do a video for those after the top 10. I feel like there's something else I'm missing. I can't figure out what it is. It's like it's some kind of moments. I'm guessing it was epic. Something involving friends. I forget what it is. Oh boy, when I remember, I'm really gonna kick myself in the pants for that.
You just made the list!
Anyway, guys, this was Chase from Burnout Inc. I'm that guy with the gloves. And you know what I realized too? I did not wear my Phenomenal 1 gloves. I have a pair of blue AJ Styles Phenomenal 1 gloves, and I did not wear it for this video because I'm shooting it on my phone, and it sucks having to take the gloves off and on when you're trying to focus and do stuff with it. So, all right, enough. I'll see you guys next time. We have a ton of unboxings. 3, 2, 3. We have a ton of unboxings to get. We have a ton of unboxing. I can't say this word. The Elite 50s. Oh, it looks really good down there, though.